Well, everyone, we're about to enter the round three FA Cup tie against West Brom. A match, by the way, that everybody, including myself, pretty much is giving us no chance of winning. The only reason why I'm not outright saying it's going to be a 0% is because we're at home. That is the only reason why we are a slim chance, the slimmest of slim, unlikely possibilities that we can maybe squeak a victory against West Brom. But I don't see it. So I just say let's get into the game and see what the outcome's going to be, shall we? Here we go! All right, everyone, we are here for the Warrington versus West Brom game, which we're about to do in a second. But before we do that, I just wanted to show you what happened from where we last left off. So originally we were supposed to have 5 games before the West Brom match. However, 2 of the games got postponed for waterlogged pitches. So the matches we ended up having were against Ickerston. We won 2-1. Very shaky performance. I think that Buxton game did mess with our heads a bit, but we were able to get the victory in the end. Then we had the match against Russell, which this match made me so mad. In fact, Russell almost beat us, but we scraped a last minute penalty to equal things up. And then finally, the Oxford game. The first half, we were terrible. Awful, all over the place. All my players were tired. We had played too many games. And it showed in that first half. So I ended up making a risky decision by taking off all my best players to rest them for this West Brom game and putting on players from the bench. And that pretty much single-handedly revolutionized us in the second half, and we pretty much destroyed Oxford City coming out 4-1 victors. So now we got the West Brom game, a game which I hope I'm a chance of winning, but I just see this isn't going to be like the Port Vale game. See, with Port Vale, even though there were a League One side, I still feel like Port Vale were closer to us in terms of quality than West Brom. Like, this is a championship side. Championship teams get a lot of money. So I just say, let's get into the match then. All right. This is the team for the match. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get by without Krasnicki and Will Flint. That makes me immediately nervous for any potential corners that are going to come our way, because if I know one thing about West Brom, they have a lot of big, meaty men in the middle. So this is the team. We got Atherton in goal, McPhee, Whelan, Miller, Hall in the back line. We then got Sharif, McDonald, Boris in the midfield, Buckley Ricketts, Howes on the wings, and Murray Thomas up front. So let's get into the match. I'm just happy that we're able to make it this far. I don't think I've ever made it to round 3 before with a National League North team. I do remember once I made it to round 2, but I think I got knocked out by a League One side in round 2 many years ago. But this is the first time I've ever gotten a National League North team into the third round, which I'll just take as an achievement in of itself. All right, we got a corner with McPhee. McPhee with the corner. Thomas Miller! How did we not score that? Oh, that was the chance. Oh no, that was the chance. Wow, okay, that puts things into perspective. If we end up okay, so we got another corner. Boris heads it in. Oh, Murray Thomas with the goal. We're 1-0 up. Come on, boys. Oh man, if we manage to beat West Brom, oh man, I'm probably going to have an aneurysm out of just pure excitement. Oh, I thought we would be terrible at corners in this game. because of the fact that our big 6'4" centre back isn't playing. Oh no. Oh no. They're going to immediately hit back. Oh, great tackle. Miller. Hall with the ball. To Boris. Okay, back to Hall. To Howes. To Murray Thomas. What's he going to do? He's away. Okay, he passes it back to Miller. Don't do anything stupid, boys. We're 1-0 up. No need to test fate. Oh, to Howes. Penalty! It's a penalty to us! Oh my God! What is happening? Okay. Boris steps up. Please, Boris. Goal! Boris! 2-0! 2-0! Oh, man. Oh. What a result so far. Okay, they have the ball. Let's hopefully we can keep him out. And McDonald's got the ball. He passes it to Buckley Ricketts. Buckley Ricketts. Oh, he ends up getting tackled. Oh, man, that was we could have like made it 3-0 if he had some support, but now they have the ball. Oh, and they've scored. Is it offside? No, it's not. Okay. They've got one back. I'm going to encourage the boys. Oh, no. Howes is down. Got Theo Williams. Or I could put Matty No, you know what? No, I'm going to put Matty McDonald and I'm going to bring in Haygarth. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because I actually like Matty McDonald on the wing. He's pretty good at like running those like channels and stuff. Oh, they have the ball. Oh, I went over. I'm going to encourage... Oh, wait, I've already encouraged the boys. We're 2-1 up. Sharif's picked up a yellow. There isn't nothing we can do about it because I think he's the only player that can play there. Alright, this doesn't make me nervous. Even though we're 2-1 up, they've had twice as many shots as we have. I'm going to praise them for that first half because we are winning. Good job, boys. Let's go into the second half and just keep them out. Oh, Hall. Great tackle by Hall to Miller. Hall. Oh, no. Bad pass by Hall. Oh, no. Oh, no. They have an opportunity. Oh, no. Oh, that should have been saved. They've equalized. I'm going to demand more because I do not want to go into... Well, we could go into the away fixture and earn some money, but I know if we do go into the away tie, we ain't winning. We ain't getting out of round 3 because the only reason why it give us a chance to get out of this round is because we're at home. Oh, okay. So Hall with the ball. All right. Come on, boys. Just passed it to Whelan. We hits it long, but there's like no one there. And have the ball. Oh! Haygarth with the intercept! Oh, and it gets saved. Oh, I think he should have passed it to Buckley Ricketts then. We had a 2-on-1 overlap. Boris with the corner. And, okay, we get another corner. Come on, boys. All right, we're going short here. McPhee to Haygarth. Crosses it, but it goes straight to their player. All right. You know, at this rate, I could take a 2-all draw here. But I want to win. I don't want to go very attacking because I don't want to, like, lose the game either. Oh, Sharif, that could have... Okay. McDonald, down the wing. Is he going to cross it? He does. Oh, Murray Thomas! It's 3-2! Warrington, can we do the upset of the mother-freaking century? Praise the team. Praise the team. The scenes. I shouldn't do the scenes. It's too early for the scenes. All right. Okay. I need to be very smart with my subs here. All right. I'm going to take off Reese Hall for Theo Williams. Wait, what? No, I do not want to take off Murray Thomas. And then I'll probably also take off Buckley Ricketts for Caden Kelly. That's going to be my 3 subs. Or, see, because the interesting thing with Reece Hall is he's on a 6'10", which signals he's having a bad game. But from what I've seen, he's made some important tackles. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be the change. I'm just worried if I've made the right decision with Williams, even though he's not really a defender. Come on, boys. He's got 10 minutes to defend. I don't want to go very defensive because then that would just give him all the ball. Oh my God, 5 minutes. Come on, boys. Defend. We did it. Warrington has beaten West Brom. The scenes. The scenes. I can't believe it. Look at the shots. Although, to be fair, our XG is better than theirs, even though they had like 3 times the shots we have. I can't believe we won. I am flabbergasted. I also, before the match, I did try to get another coaching course, which they've rejected. Come on, I'm in the 4th round of the FA Cup. The least you can do is let me study for my National A license, please. Look at the job I've done here. They're not sure it'll benefit the team. I feel like I'm benefiting the team like quite a bit. So even though that was the home fixture, we won't really get any money from revenue. Oh no, Hollis is gone. Well, that's unfortunate. Max Howes has sacrificed himself for the team. So we're in January. That's pretty much a season-ending injury. Okay, let's just hope that McDonald can continue to do a job there. So we're going to end up going forward to the FA Cup Round 4 draw. Look at this. Warrington causes FA Cup Round 3 surprise. The main surprise of the FA Cup 3rd round was a win for Minnows Warrington Town against Sky Bet Championship club West Bromwich Albion. I hope clubs are taking notes, because we've got a new superstar manager on their hands. So Tottenham Hotspur advanced. Southampton, Chelsea, West Ham, and Everton. Unfortunately, though, we've lost our second best player, which is a shame. The only thing worse than losing him is losing Murray Thomas. So I just wanted to stop and read that. So now let's get on to the FA Cup Round 4. Let's hope for a Premier League away fixture, because I'm going to be honest, I think I've used up all my luck. There is no way, unless I just get so lucky in the draw and I get like a League One side or a bad Championship side at home. It would have to be at home. There is no other way I feel like I can get, because there is no way I could play on Mars and there's no way I'd beat a Premier League side. So let's get into the draw. All right, boys and girls, here we are for the FA Cup 4th round. If you like a friendly reminder, I am National League North Team Warrington Town. Speaking of, I want to see how much finances I got from winning in round 3. It would be this month. Oh, okay. So we didn't. I actually no. I don't think you get your allocated prize money from the FA Cup until you're eliminated. So let's do it. All right. So before we do it, though, I'm just gonna see if there's any team that I feel like if I do draw, I can beat. Oh shit, Stevenage is there. Imagine getting Stevenage. Oh, that would be the dream. Stevenage at home. Man. I think Stevenage at home and probably the QPR Exeter and Sheffield Wednesday and Reading. and I guess Derby. So there's like 5 out of like 32 that I could maybe beat. So let's get into it. All right, Wolves. Yeah, I prefer like a bigger Premier League team than Wolves. I mean, okay, we got Wolves. I just happened to say that, and the game was like, "Oh, you don't want Wolves? Well, here's Wolves." What's their capacity? 31. So it is still a big stadium. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're not getting out of the 4th round. Wolves would have to massively bottle it for us to. Could you imagine though if we just somehow keep them scoreless? Go to the because I can't see us beating them at their place, and then us going to our place and winning. Hey, we can dream, right? But I just don't see it happening. So when is the match happening? So you know what I'm gonna do? You know what? Let's do 2 FA Cup matches for the price of 1. Because I was gonna do just this and like 2 league matches, but I feel like because I didn't expect to get out of that match against West Brom. So I say let's just. So I say let's. The matches that we're gonna do is Wolves and probably Brackley to end January. So those will probably be the 2 other games that we do in this video. All right, everyone, and we are back for the 4th round FA Cup match against Wolves. A match that, unlike with West Brom, where it gave us a 1% chance of victory, Wolves, it's -0 to the power of infinity. That's how low our chances are. So anyway, this is the team. Oh, well, actually, no. Before I get to the team, I'll show you what happened after the West Brom game. So we ended up beating Chester 1-0. We got very lucky in this game. Murray Thomas actually got injured in this game. Thankfully, it was only a week-long injury. But he got injured early, and we somehow managed to pull off the victory, even though we probably didn't deserve it. Then we went to Tamworth. Comfortable 2-0 victory. We were all over them. It probably should have been 4 or 5-0. Then we had draws to Bradford and Chorley. Both games, it was penalty for penalty, where I get a penalty, score it, they get a penalty, score it, and then it's pretty much even the whole match. And no one can get that equalizer. So that happened in both games, which has left us looking here. So we have a game in hand, and if we win, we'd be on 68, which is 4 points off Scarborough and 5 points off Fylde. So let's just get into the Wolves match then. So let's check out the team. So this is the team. We got Atherton in goal, McPhee left back, Wheel and Krasnicki centre backs, Hall right back. Flint, who I got a notification, apparently he's going to be leaving. His loan's finishing in about a week, which is sad. And you know how where it comes up and it's like, oh, would they be happy with an extension? His was just flat out no. Even though he's been very happy at the club. So I've had to move Boris to box because Haygarth got injured in that last match against Chorley. Again, only like a week-long injury, but since this game happens 3 days after the game he got injured, obviously it's not enough time for him to return. But still have him on the bench anyway. And Caden Kelly is in that Mazzara role. Got Buckley Ricketts and McDonald on the wings, and Murray Thomas, our shining spark this season. He's gotten 28 goals, 6 assists in 39 starts, which is really good. So let's get into the match and hope that it ends up being a respectable scoreline. I think the best thing that can happen this game is us just somehow holding them to a 0 or draw and then having to play them at home. Oh, here we go. They've already got their first opportunity with Guedes. And they missed. Oh, yeah, you can tell. You can tell the gap in quality is already there. Atherton with the save. I don't even think that was meant to be a shot. I think it was supposed to be a cross. All right, so he's passing it to Whelan. To Boris. Back to Atherton. To Atherton. To Whelan. Don't make a mistake, guys. To McPhee, who just boots it long. Okay, that was a weird bit of play. Oh, Buckley Ricketts with the intercept. Oh, he should have crossed the ball. You got a bit too greedy then. I was not expecting that. What kind of pass was that? Buckley Ricketts. Oh, Maury Thomas had a shot. What is happening? It's giving me false hope. Oh, Atherton with another good save. All right, Kuzniki to Kelly to McDonald. Oh no, they're on a 2-on-1. Oh, okay, so good. Okay, Kuzniki hits the ball. Okay, they have the ball back. Oh, and it goes wide. All of this, by the way, like there's 5 or 6 highlights happened within the first 7 minutes. So we just boot it along to Buckley Ricketts, who hits it long, but their pace, they have too much pace for us. I don't think we'll be able to catch them like that because their pace is probably a lot more compared to our pace. I don't even know if they're playing a full strength side because like there are some players' names I've never heard of. And they've scored. Might as well go very attacking and demanding more. It only took them 10 minutes. Oh, and they scored again. Yep, that's the game. End it there, boys. Think if we can go up to the ref mid-game and just forfeit, just give us a respectable 3-0 defeat. We actually looked pretty good in that first 10 minutes before the goals, too. Like, we had 2 opportunities where we could have done better. And great save from Atherton. McDonald to Kelly. He's running up the wing. Oh, Kelly. Oh. Passed it straight to their player. And they have the ball. I mean, how much does their team cost? Like 40 million? How much does our team cost? Probably less than a packet of crisps. And it's 3-0. Just end it there, boys. You've done us proud. You've gotten to the 4th round. You actually got to the point where we could start facing Premier League sides. Just because we're going to be getting smashed today doesn't mean you boys don't deserve to hold your head up high. I mean, you guys are plumbers and electricians facing guys on full-time wages. You're probably the only Vanarama team who's still left in the competition. Beating West Brom was probably match of the season for you guys. You're probably making this club a ton of money. And let's hope some of that money gets reinvested into my brand new contract. You know, so I don't have to be working two part-time jobs. You know, it's getting very dicey at that Costco. And yeah, it's just the quality's too big. They just passed us off the park. Like, I don't know how much money we're going to make, because we're going to make 2 sets of money from gate receipts and from getting to the 4th round. So that's probably going to be a lot. If I had to guess, it'd probably be in the millions. And they're just smashing a 6-0. It's an easy day out for Wolves. You know what this reminds me of? Because I've never gotten this far with the Vanarama National League North team. However, one time, I almost won the league with Barnsley. in the championship where I played Man City in the semi-finals, and they had like so many shots but could only score one goal, and we happened to get like a late penalty which took us to extra time, which we managed to hold them out in, and we went to penalties and we beat them on penalties. And that was in like the semi-finals. Then we ended up facing Chelsea in the finals, and I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna win the FA Cup with a championship side. And it actually started off pretty well because we got like a penalty in the 5th minute, but then after that it fell away. We got a player sent off right after that, and then the match ended up being like 5-1. So a lot of injuries are taking place, which we need to fix up. And probably do Sharif Flint. Good job, boys. I know that it's like 6-0. You know what? I better not see. Well, actually, no. That wouldn't make. I think that it only happens in home matches anyway. You know, like that message you get when you play so bad, you give all your fans refunds. But like, I think that only happens during home matches. Imagine us being like, we just earned $1 million from this match, but we lost 6-0, so we're going to give it all this money back. I would lose it. I would quit right on the spot. Because like I refuse to work for a board CEO who would be that incompetent with money. Being like, we lost 6-0, we owe it to fans. Let's give them this $1 million we made in revenue. I mean, I don't even know what to talk about this game. I'm just talking about other things because, I mean, what can I say? We're getting smashed 6-0 by Premier League side. I didn't think it would be anything different. Like, even if we were at home, I don't think we would have lost 6-0 at home. But I still think we would have lost. I still can't even come to the terms with the fact that we beat West Brom 3-2. And we actually looked the better side in doing it. Now it's 7-0. Eat it up, boys. We don't care. We're just here for the paychecks. 24/7 FA Cup paychecks. All right, we have the ball with Boris, who hits it long to Williams. And it's going to be another Wolves highlight. Of course, what I expect. Of course, they're not going to score a goal. Everyone's playing terribly. I just hope this doesn't like affect confidence because of how badly everyone's playing, because we still have a chance, even though it's a slim chance, I think, because Scarborough and File just keep outperforming us. So, but like we still have a chance to get promoted. Even if we don't, we're at least going to make the playoffs. So, who was our best player in this match? Miller. The only one who's got an average scoreline. And we lost 8-0, but it doesn't matter. Because we're getting that check. Warrington have lost in the FA Cup 4th round after an 8-0 defeat to Wolves. Warrington will certainly look back at some great wins along the way, perhaps the most notable being a 3-2 triumph against West Brom, an emphatic 3-0 win against Port Vale, their 3-2 victory over Brom, and a comfortable 4-1 humbling of Berkhamsted. Despite the result, Panorama National League North Team Warrington will be delighted at exceeding the original expectations that they would have been knocked out in the first round. We made it way past the first round. Thank God those injuries that we suffered were only light. Okay, and would you look at this? We just happened to get our record defeat against Wolves. But it's a Premier League side. I mean, what do you expect? The previous worst defeat was against South Shields. All right, everyone, here we are for the Brackley match. This match we should have had a month ago, but it got postponed. So Brackley are the worst team in the league. So even though we are all tired as heck, we are so tired, we still should be beating them because they are coming last. So this is the team for the match. We got Atherton in goal, McPhee. Miller has come in. I'm giving Frankie Whelan a rest because he is so exhausted. Krasnicki and Hall at right back. Sharif's come in for Flint, who has left the club on his loan is finished. Haygarth comes back into the side with Boris and Mazzala, Buckley Ricketts, McDonald, and Thomas up front. So we should win this game, but I don't really know. I feel like there's a few factors. I don't really know how they're going to play out. One, everyone is tired from the fourth round FA Cup match against Wolves. Secondly, I don't know what their mentality is at, since they did lose 8-0. But this is Brackley, the worst team in the league. But we did end up losing to Buxton, who at that time were like the second worst team in the league, 3-0. So anything can happen with this result. All right, Buckley Ricketts. Passes the ball. Boris has the ball to Hall. Crosses it to Thomas, Murray Thomas. It was a bit scrappy, but it doesn't matter since he's got the goal anyway. Great job by Murray Thomas there. All right, we got a free kick with Boris to Murray Thomas, who hits it to Sharif, and it's saved by the keeper. Sharif should have done better there. You know what's funny with Sharif? Usually when he's in positions to score, he usually messes them up all the time. Except that one time, I think it was against Scarborough, where I just went all out attacking at the last minute because we were drawing 2-2 and I wanted to win that match to put us 3-2 up. That was like the only time he succeeded in an attacking opportunity. All right, Haygarth to McPhee. Oh, to Buckley Ricketts! Oh, it hit the underside of the crossbar and bounced out. But Sharif has the ball and he gets us a free kick. He wins us a free kick. So we seem to be on top at the moment. We're going in at half time. I'm going to praise the boys. It was a pretty good first half considering all the outside factors that are plaguing this team at the moment. All right, let's continue the second half. All right, we got another free kick. McPhee passes it to Haygarth. Long ball from Hall, I think. Buckley Ricketts to the ball, who crosses it to Joe Boris. Joe Boris 2-0, that's what I'm talking about. Gonna praise the boys again. They must be on some sort of high from being in front of that many people in the FA Cup. Alright, I'll take off Krasnicki for Whelan. And Manny McDonald for Theo Williams. I think Theo Williams' loan is also ending soon as well. I think his one's got a few days left. So we might be struggling for depth a bit in the coming weeks and months. So, because remember, Howes, who's our main right winger, is injured pretty much for the entire season. So I don't know how that's going to play into things too. Also take off Haygarth for Caden Kelly. And that'll be my third sub of the match. Alright, they have the ball. Alright, we got a free kick with Boris. Can he score a screamer? No, he passes it to Kelly. It's deflected, but it goes in. Caden Kelly. Goal number 3. Very routine stuff this is. We want to prove we're still a contender for the title. We don't want promotional spots. We want to get promoted. So I feel like with the season that I've had, I am confident that I can at least, if I do get promoted this season, come up with a squad that can at least be competitive in the division above. Because look at the teams we've beaten this season. We've beaten a few National League sides in South Shields and Bournemouth. We beat a League One team in Port Vale, and we beat a Championship side in West Brom. So I feel like we can do it. The only thing that goes against us is our depth and our consistency. Also, I don't think being all these games behind helps our cause as well, because it's just going to back us up with all these games. Alright, guys, so what I'm actually going to do is, because this season has been going on for quite a while since we kept doing all these FA Cup matches. So the next video, what I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to go through all these games, and when we'll be back, it's going to depend on if we are still in a title race come near the end of the season, like the last 2 or 3 games. If we are, then I'll probably come back for like the last 2 to 3 games to see if we win the title or we qualify. However, if it's looking like we're dropping further and further behind and end up in a playoff spot, then I'll pretty much just off-screen the entire rest of the season and we'll actually come back for the playoffs. So, thanks again for watching, guys. If you liked the video, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Thanks again for watching. Have more parts out soon. And see ya.